The lingering security challenges confronting Kaduna State and Northwest Nigeria see members of the National Assembly embark on a walking visit to the Army headquarters. The delegation led by the chairman of the House Committee on Army, Honorable Abdul Razak, highlights a solution that will tackle the challenge.
But I want to tell you that the challenge in Kaduna is so huge. Recently, the kidnappings have resurfaced, and we feel that activating Army aviation will be very, very hard, because that has always been a problem, and we have to work between the executive and the legislature to see how we should be able to realize this issue of Army aviation. If you have that, these kidnappers and other insurgents can actually be made in the bud.
It will be recalled that recently in Kaduna, unidentified gunmen invaded Nuhu Bamali Polytechnic in Zara, abducting a lecturer and 2 children. The father of the abducted children was said to have been injured by the gunmen. These renewed attacks every now and then have sent shivers down the spine of residents. The Army Chief Tukuratai explains the effort put in place by troops of sister agencies on the front lines to raid out banditry and other forms of criminality. Buratai also appealed to the lawmakers for intervention funds to the military and speedy passage of bills that will enhance the capacity and workings of those at the front lines.
We have taken steps to also support the Nigerian police in terms of kidnapping along all our highways, not only Kaduna, Abuja Road. The Air Force is also doing very well along the Kaduna-Abuja Road. We are making efforts to see that they continue with this support so that any activities of these criminals are quickly detected and reported and dealt with accordingly.
Meanwhile, Lieutenant General Buratai also received the newly appointed Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Defense, who was on a familiarization visit to all agencies in the Defense headquarters.
Progress reports are generated from the departments monthly with the view to establishing the challenges and the areas that we need to strengthen. This is being institutionalized to make sure that at least at any point in time, all of us are on the same page. The armed forces require the support of the ministry by way of putting in place the right framework and the right policy direction so that there will not be distraction in the operations and the responsibility bestowed in the armed forces' respective mandate.
Welfare of staff, development of barracks and institutions, as well as funding for procurement and training, both local and international, amongst other issues, are areas which the Army wants the ministry to intervene in.
Intervention in this will always be appreciated through adequate funding and, of course, conducting the requisite procurement for the Army in particular. There is this issue also in respect of temporary staff of the ministry and the services. The Nigerian Army is one of the most affected in this regard.